John 1:28. Tauta in Bethania egenata perantu Jordanu, hapu ein ha Ioannes baptizon. Translation: These things came about in Bethany. Right? These things came about in Bethany. Notice the subject is the neuter plural. These things, neuter plural subjects frequently take singular verbs. Thus we have a singular verb here, right? That rule is called the ta zoa treke rule, right? Which is an example of the rule. The animals, neuter plural subject, takes singular verbs. The animals run rule. So these things happened in Bethany. Notice how the preposition in is always followed by the dative. That's why we have that dative ending there. These things happened in Bethany beyond the Jordan. Paran is another improper preposition. We saw one of those in the previous verse. Originally an adverb that came to be used as a preposition. About 42 of those in the New Testament, never used with a compound verb. We never have like paran balo, to throw beyond, right? But we do have ek balo, we do have ace erkamai, in erkamai, right? We have ace, in, dia, ek used with compound verbs because those are proper prepositions. But improper prepositions like this, which were originally adverbs, are not used as prepositional prefixes on compound verbs. So beyond the Jordan, paran followed by the genitive, where John was baptizing, right? John was baptizing. Two of the verbs in here we have seen so much already in John, and we're going to continue to see. These verbs are egenata and ein. I just want to remind you that the verb egenata is from ginomai. The lexical form is ginomai. The reason we have a spelling change in the stem is this is a second aorist, and here are the first three forms of the second aorist paradigm. Egenamein, egenu, egenata, right? I was, you were, he was, right? He was, or in this case, it can mean to be, to become, to happen, to come, right? In this case, we're saying these things happened, right? These things happened. But the form is an aorist middle indicative, third person singular. Again, third singular because the subject is neuter plural, which often takes a singular verb. Ein is from the lexical form eimi, and this is the imperfect paradigm of eimi. I was, you were, he was, right? And it's in this case third singular because the subject is the third singular John. John was baptizing. That's what's called the periphrastic use of the participle because it's a form of eimi plus the participle, which places more emphasis on the verbal aspect of the participle. In this case, sort of an unfolding, progressive, or imperfective aspect, presentation of the action.